Hello friends, my name is Vikas. So friends, in this video we will be discussing some of the important current affairs of the 4th week of September. So friends, we'll start with the session, but before that we have something important to tell you about. We have an app by the name Carriers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded the app, you will open the app and you will see this type of screen. In this, you can go and log in with your Google account, that is your Gmail ID. Then once you have logged in, then you will be moved to the this page where you can see a window. If you click on the current affairs section here, then you will be moved to this page. Now this is where magic happens. This is the course where there are two courses provided by us. First, you should know it is of 1 year and 2 years, so choose your course accordingly. What we are providing and what is the reason behind that you should purchase course of current affairs from us, and what are the important details about it. First thing, you should know that we provide you current affairs in both English and Hindi. Okay. Also, we provide you here current affairs daily. PDFs are provided daily. The important factor here to remember is we are providing PDF to you daily. Okay, that contains question answers of the daily current affairs. They are explained in a much easy way where you can grasp the knowledge and do your revision. Okay, apart from app, we provide you with question answers. Then on every day we provide you 20 question answers quiz, daily 20 questions quiz. So imagine how much it will benefit you in your preparation. Then we provide you same thing for weekly. In weekly we take a quiz of 50 questions. Then question answers of week, we provide you a book. PDF is provided you weekly of the compiled questions of the whole week. Similarly for monthly also, ebook is given, your quizzes are taken, question answers PDF. Then apart from it, we also help you to prepare for banking papers. All the banking exams you can go refer to our videos and our courses here. You can see here the we provide you banking and economic quiz of 157 questions. Okay, then topic wise PDFs are covered. As you can see, we are making videos on indexes and reports, important days, the books and authors, all the events that are taking place in individual months. So these PDFs are provided to you and they will help you a lot in your preparation for journal awareness, your journal studies, as well as for current affairs. Then you can see we also provide you current affairs for state wise current affairs are provided to you. Apart from this, I have a gift for all of my friends here. If you use my code Vikas10, you will be getting a straight 10% discount on the purchase you make. So when you are about to check out and do the payment, just before the payment, you will be getting an option to use the promo code. There you can put the Vikas10, the code, and you will be getting an extra 10% discount on the total purchase you make there. So let's start with our video. So friends, let's start with the 4th week of September. But before starting with the questions, we will be discussing some important one-liners of the particular week. First is a cyclone storm by the name Gulab has hit Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Question can be asked recently, what is the name of the cyclonic storm that hit Odisha or hit the coast of Odisha and Andhra Pradesh? It was Gulab. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Supreme Court had recently introduced FASTER. What is FASTER? Fast and secure transmission of electronic records system. This is your FASTER. Then recently, a Naga cucumber, or you can say the name of the cucumber is Naga cucumber from the Nagaland state, has got the geographical indication tag, that is your GI tag. Next, Nata Sankiratna festival has been started in which state? It is observed in Manipur. Alright, remember this GI tag and cyclonic storm name Gulab that hit Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Now, if we talk about the international news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to address the 76th session of UNGA, that is your United Nations General Assembly in New York. India is Dubai's second biggest trade partner. Fumio Kishida has become the new Prime Minister of Japan. India and Oman has signed a pact to boost the maritime security cooperation. If we talk about some appointments and resignation of the week, Gordon Brown has been appointed as the WHO ambassador for the global health financing. Who? Gordon Brown. Next, Deba Brata Mukherjee has been elected as the chairman of Audit Bureau of Circulations. Lieutenant General Gurbirpal Singh has taken charge as the DG of National Cadet Corps, that is your NCC. MasterCard has roped chess champion Magnus Carlsen as its global ambassador. Kevin Care CMD CK Raghunathan has been named as the new AIMA president. Next, now if we talk about Defense Ministry has placed order for 118 Arjun Mk1A tanks. Name is important, Arjun Mk1A tanks, ordered by Defense Ministry, and 118 is the number that has been ordered. Then Indian Army is set to organize Bijoya Sanskritik Mahotsav. I repeat, Bijoya Sanskritik Mahotsav will be observed by Indian Army in which state? In West Bengal, and in West Bengal it will be observed in Kolkata. Then Hindustan Aeronautic Limited and Alliance Air joined forces to supply the civil Do-228 plane in Arunachal Pradesh. Next, DRDO, that is your Defense Research and Development Organization, has tested Akash Prime, that is the new version of the Akash missile. Important, can be asked that what is the new version of Akash missile? It is your Akash Prime, that was tested by which organization? By DRDO. Next is your Sania Mirza and Shui Zhang they both together has won the Ostrava Open Women's double title. I repeat, Sania Mirza and Shuhai Zhang has won the Ostrava Open Women's double title. Sania Mirza is related to which sport? She is related to tennis. Then next is related to Russian F1 race, that is Russian Formula 1 race for the year 2021 has been won by Lewis Hamilton. Next is your Ryder Cup Gold Tournament that was held in US has been won by US only. I repeat, United States had defeated the Europe and won the Ryder Cup Golf Tournament that was held in United States. Next, if we talk about some books, then a book titled The Fractured Himalaya has been authored by the former Foreign Secretary Nirupama Roy. I repeat, the name of the book is The Fractured Himalayas, authored by Nirupama Rao. Next is The Long Game, How the Chinese Negotiate with India, and this book has been authored by whom? It has been authored by Vijay Gokhale. I repeat, The Long Game, How Chinese Negotiate with India has been authored by Vijay Gokhale. Next is Indra Nooyi Memoir book. This Indra Nooyi Memoir book has been name of this book. First of all, question will be asked that what is the name of the memoir of Indra Nooyi, and it is My Life in Full, Work, Family and Our Future. Important, mark this also. Now moving to some important days. On 25th of September, we observe World Pharmacist Day. Theme was Pharmacy Always Trusted for your health. Then on 25th September, we observe National Observers Antyodaya Divas. On 26th of September, we observe World Environmental Health Day with the theme Prioritizing Environmental Health for Healthier Communities in the Global Recovery. On 26th of September, we also observe World Rivers Day. Remember this, that this is World Rivers Day is usually observed on the fourth Sunday of the September month, and this time it lied on the 26th of September, and the theme of this World Rivers Day was Day of Action for Rivers. Then on 26th of September, we also observe Military Engineering Services Day. On 27th of September, we observe World Tourism Day, and the theme for this year was Tourism for Inclusive Growth. Alright, so these were some of the important one-liners for the third week of September. Now let's start with the questions. These are important MCQ questions of the third week. First question is, which organization has signed an MOU with the Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying to support India's livestock sector? Important, it has been signed by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Next is the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade along with Dash has developed an online portal named National Single Window System under dash. First of all, tell me this national single window system was developed under which ministry? It was developed under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. And the partners are the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. This is the partner. Along with whom? It was along with Invest India. So the correct option here becomes the Ministry of Commerce and Industry started National Single Window System, and the partners were DPIIT along with Invest India. Next question is, read this question. Next is, which of the following points are correct with respect to global air quality guidelines that was released by WHO in September 2021? A option is the new AQG, that is your global air quality guidelines threshold was set for two key air pollutants, particulate matter PM 2.5 and PM 10, and your ozone formula for ozone is O3. All right, oxygen is O2. Then A option, is it you have to tell me which of these is correct. Is option A correct, B correct, C correct? I'm just reading for you once. Delhi annual PM 2.5 in 2020 was 16.8 times more than the latest WHO guidelines. And C is the revised guidelines issued by WHO is an updated version of 2000 guidelines. So which of the option here is correct? So from all these, I repeat, from all these ABC option, only the option B is correct, and you have to tell me which one is correct. So only the option B here is correct. So correct option becomes option 2. Next, which bank recently partnered with OneCard to launch a mobile first credit card? This you have to tell me the name of the bank that has partnered with OneCard to launch mobile first credit card, and this was your Federal Bank. Next is, who was honored with the 2021 Global Goalkeeper Award? I repeat, who has been honored with the Global Goalkeeper Award? And this Global Goalkeeper Award is given by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. So who has won this Global Goalkeeper Award? It was won by Phumzile Mlambo Ngcuka. All right, this is the person, or she has won the Global Goalkeeper Award, and this can be asked that Global Goalkeeper Award is given by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Next, Dash was the theme for the 2021's International Day of Sign Languages that is annually observed across the globe on Dash. That is, and this International Day of Sign Languages is observed by United Nations. Then what is the date we observe this day? That is your International Day of Sign Languages by UN. This day is observed on 23rd of September, and We Sign for Human Rights. I repeat, We Sign for Human Rights is the theme for the International Day of Sign Languages that is annually observed across the globe by the United Nations on the 23rd of September. Next, name the main battle tank, that is your MBT, that will be obtained by the Indian Army from Chennai's heavy vehicles factory for 7,523 crore rupees. I repeat, what is the name of you have to name the main battle tank that will be obtained by Indian Army from the Chennai's heavy vehicles factory for a disclosed amount of 7,523 crore rupees. It is your Arjun Mk-1A tank. Next is, identify the country that recently finalized an agreement with the Exim Bank, that is your Export and Import Bank of India, to receive $228 million credit for the construction of 4,000 social housing units. It was received by Maldives. Next is, India was ranked at dash position in the Global Innovation Index. First of all, tell me, important question. India was ranked 46 in the Global Innovation Index. And this Global Innovation Index is released by whom or which organization? It is released by WIPO, that is World Intellectual Property Organization. And in this Global Innovation Index, the country that topped was Switzerland. So the correct option here becomes option 3, that rank of India was 46th and Switzerland has topped in the Global Innovation Index, that is usually or that is released by World Intellectual Property Organization, that is also known as WIPO. Next, which of the following parts are correct according to the Global Startup Ecosystem Report for the year 2021? You have to tell me which one here is from option A, B, C is correct. First option is the report was compiled by the research organization Startup Genome. Yes, this option is correct. Next is Bangalore and Delhi were in top 50 global startup ranking worldwide, while Silicon Valley was at the top. So yes, this option is also correct. Third is Hyderabad retained its first position in the emerging ecosystems ranking. So no, this is wrong. The state or the location, the city that topped or retained the first position in the emerging ecosystem ranking was Mumbai, not Hyderabad. So option A and option B is correct here. So the correct option becomes option 4. Dash was named as the UNESCO's World Book Capital for the year 2023, making it the Dash city to be the list. I repeat, Accra, ACCRA. Accra is the capital of Ghana, was named as the UNESCO World Book Capital for the year 2023, making it the 23rd city to the list. So the correct option becomes option 2nd, and this Accra is the capital of Ghana. Next, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited and SBI Card recently launched a co-branded RuPay contactless credit card. What was the name of this credit card? It was BPCL SBI Card. BPCL SBI Card. Next, name the power station of NHPC Limited that has recently won the 2021's IHA Blue Planet Prize for the excellence in sustainable hydropower development. I repeat, you have to name the power station of NHPC Limited that has won the IHA Blue Planet Prize for the excellence in sustainable development hydropower or sustainable hydropower development. The name of the plant is Teesta 5 Power Station. Teesta 5 Power Station. And where is this located? It is located in the state of Sikkim. Next, which state recently implemented Mukhyamantri Bhagwani Bima Yojana? I repeat, this is not Bhagwani, this is Bagwani. Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana to cover the farmers growing horticulture crops against abiotic factors. I repeat, which state or what is the name of the state that has recently launched Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana to cover farmers growing horticulture crops against abiotic factors? Which is the state that has done this? It was done by Haryana. Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana. Next is Netflix has announced plans to make a limited series on the 2015's Pulitzer Prize winning book All the Light We Cannot See. This book is authored by whom? You have to tell me. In 2005 a book has won Pulitzer Prize. It was All the Light We Cannot See. What is the name of the author of this book? You have to tell me this. It was authored by whom? Anthony Doerr. Anthony Doerr. Next, in September, the central government announced to start the Holongi Greenfield Airport, a project by November 2022. Where will this Holongi Greenfield Airport is to be constructed? This is to be constructed in Arunachal Pradesh state. Alright, Holongi Greenfield Airport, and this will be 14 kilometers south of the state capital Itanagar. Next, name the country that has signed a contract with the Ministry of Defence to supply 56 C-295MW transport aircraft via technology transfer. So, what is the name of the country? You have to tell me here. It is your Spain. Alright. Next, which organization recently signed an MOU with the MEITY? What is this MEITY? This is your Ministry of Electronics and Information and Technology. Alright, so you have to tell me which organization signed an MOU with this ministry, Startup Hub, to promote startups through the technological initiative. So remember, it was Amazon Internet Services that is signed an MOU with the Ministry of Electronics, Information and Technology Startup Hub to promote the startup culture through technological initiatives. Next, Natural History Museum of Dash, I repeat, National History Museum of Dash signed an MOU. Of which country signed an MOU with the ZSI, that is Zoological Survey of India, for conservation of faunal diversity, which was signed by the first female director of ZSI, that is your Zoological Survey of India. Who is the first female? We have done this question earlier, that it was an appointment only recent, that who became the first female director of ZSI. She was Dheerti Banerjee. And then this Zoological Survey of India has signed an MOU with the Natural History Museum of which country? Of United Kingdom. And what is fauna? There are two terms, fauna and flora. Fauna is related to your flowers. Fauna is related to your animal species, you can say. Learn it in this terms. Plant species, and fauna is your animal species. So the correct option here becomes option 3, UK and Dheerti Banerjee. Next, where was the first edition of Himalayan Film Festival organized by the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting? Question can be asked, Himalayan Film Festival was organized by which ministry? It was organized by Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. Now it is saying where was this Himalayan Film Festival, and that to the first edition of this festival was organized. It was organized in Leh Ladakh. Important, mark it. Next, read the next question. You have to, this is related to the government scheme named Saubhagya. Saubhagya, it is a Pradhan Mantri Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana, one of the largest rural electrification drives in the world, that was launched on 25th of September 2017, the birth centenary of Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyay. You have to tell me which of the option A, B, C is correct. So here option A is correct, absolutely. Second is Power Finance Corporation Limited is the nodal agency for the implementing scheme. No, this is Power Finance Corporation Limited is not the nodal agency. The nodal agency is Rural Electrification Corporation Limited. Rural Electrification Corporation Limited. All right. So option B is wrong. Coming to the third, the scheme has a total budget outlay of rupees 16,320 crore rupees. So yes, option C is correct. So the correct option here becomes only A and C. Third option is your correct answer. Moving on. Which country recently signed a pact with India for joint development of small satellites? It was done by Bhutan. Important. All right. For the development of small satellites, India signed a pact with Bhutan. Next, which bank recently collaborated with Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited for the payments for fuel through FASTags? It was done between ICICI Bank and Hindustan Petroleum Corporation Limited. All right. Important question. Next. Name the person who launched the book titled Smart Villages Bridging the Global Urban-Rural Divide. I repeat, Smart Villages Bridging the Global Urban-Rural Divide. This is the book that has been launched by whom? It is asked here. It was launched by Sridhar Vembu. Sridhar Vembu. Option 2 is correct here. Next question is, Power Finance Corporation Limited is set to become the 11th Maharatna Central Public Sector Enterprise. Who is the current chairman and managing director of Power Finance Corporation? Simple question and direct, that who is the CMD, that is chairman and managing director of Power Finance Corporation? You have to name the person. He is, tell me, who is he? Ravindra Singh Dhillon. Option 3 is correct. When was Power Finance Corporation Limited established? It was established in 1986. Chairman and Managing Director Ravindra Singh Dhillon, and it is said to become the 11th Maharatna Central Public Sector Enterprise. Next, which organization recently signed a lease agreement with Alliance Air Aviation Limited to deploy civil Dornier 228 aircraft in the Arunachal Pradesh? We just saw this question in one-liners. It was Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. All right, they was signed an agreement with Alliance Air Aviation Limited. So the correct option here becomes option 3, that is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Next. Next is related to your geographical indication tag that are received by India. You have to tell me which is correct. First is Sojat Mehendi from Rajasthan, known for its high lonesome content in the leaves, received the GI tag. Yes, this option is correct. That it is, and you have to remember also mark this, that Sojat Mehendi is from which state? It is from Rajasthan. Option 2 is Assam's rice wine and Judima and Nagaland's cucumber also bag the GI tag. Yes, this option is correct. We just saw the Nagaland's Naga cucumber. Nagaland's cucumber is known as Naga cucumber, and Assam's rice wine and Judima has bagged the geographical indication tag. So option B is also correct. Coming to the third, Mysore silk became the first Indian product to receive the GI tag. Is it correct? What was the first Indian product to receive the GI tag? So this option is wrong here. It was Darjeeling tea. Note this, Darjeeling tea was the first Indian product that received the geographical indication tag. So the correct option here becomes only option A and B. Option 1 is correct. Moving on. Which country along with India recently launched Hydrogen Task Force and Biofuels Task Force to decarbonize the energy sector? It was launched by whom? It was launched by USA. Next. Which country hosted the 10th edition of UNESCO's Global Media and Information Literacy Week under the theme Media and Information Literacy for the Public Good? I repeat, which country hosted the 10th edition? I repeat, which country hosted the 10th edition of the UNESCO's Global Media and Information Literacy Week under the theme Media and Information Literacy for the Public Good? It was done by which country? You have to tell me. Easy question. It is done by South Africa. Next is, what was the GDP growth rate projected for India for the fiscal year 2022 as per the Investment Information and Credit Rating Agency of India, that is ICRA? What was the GDP projection by ICRA for fiscal year 2022 of India? It was 9%. Next is, who is the first Formula 1 racing driver to register his 100th win after finishing first in the Russian Grand Prix in September 2021? We just saw this question also in the one-liner format. Russian Grand Prix has been won by whom? It was won by Lewis Hamilton. And with this win, he has secured the 100th win after winning the Russian Grand Prix. If I ask you, Lewis Hamilton is the driver of which company? It is the driver of Mercedes. All right, and he is from Britain, you can say. British racer for Mercedes is Lewis Hamilton. Next, Dash proposed the idea of World Reverse Day. World Reverse Day was given by, or this idea to celebrate World Reverse Day on the 4th Sunday of September is given by Mark Angelo. It was done by Mark Angelo. Moving on. When is the International Day for the Total Elimination of Nuclear Weapons annually observed across the globe by the United Nations? It is observed on 26th of September. That is International Day for the Total Elimination of Nuclear Weapons. Next. In September, Union Youth Affairs and Sports Minister Anurag Thakur received the construction work of the Jojila Pass Tunnel. Jojila Pass Tunnel is the longest bi-directional tunnel in the Asia that is located in which place? This Jojila Tunnel or Jojila Pass is located in Ladakh. Next, and also remember that is 14.2 kilometer long tunnel. Next, the Kyor Sali or Festival of the Nomads was celebrated. This Kyor Sali is a yearly gathering of the Tuareg and Wadoba people of which country? It is of Nigeria. Next, who was appointed as the head of the newly set up task force to enhance sustainable finance architecture of India? who is the chairman, you can say, who's the head or chairman of the newly set up task force that will enhance the sustainable financial architecture of India? What is the name of the person? He is Ajay Seth. Next, where did Union Minister Kiran Rijiju inaugurated India's first sports arbitration center of India? It was inaugurated in Gujarat. Important, mark this. Next, name the organization that was set up by the government for debt management and cleaning up of non-performing assets, that is your NPAs. Which organization was set up by the government for debt management and cleaning up of NPAs? It was India Debt Resolution Company Limited. India Debt Resolution Company Limited. Next, in September, Dash was dissolved by the government into Dash Defense PSUs that are entirely owned by the government of India. So, Ordnance Factory Board was dissolved by the government into 7 defense PSUs. Ordnance Factory Board, and it was dissolved by the government into 7 defense PSUs. Next, which country recently signed a pact with the Indian Navy for the exchange of white shipping information and to boost maritime safety and security cooperation? It was Oman. Alright, Indian Navy signed an agreement with the Royal Navy of Oman for exchange of white shipping information and to boost maritime safety and security operations. If I ask you, there is a biennial maritime exercise between India and Oman. What is the name of the maritime exercise? It is Nasim Al Bahr. We have covered this multiple number of times. So correct option here is option 2. Next, which bank recently so what is the name of the bank that has tied with NPCI, that is National Payment Corporation of India, to launch RuPay Signet contactless credit card? It was your Federal Bank. Next, which is the first payment bank that has partnered with Ria Money Transfer to accept international remittances directly into the digital wallet? It is your Paytm Payments Bank. Alright. Next, in September, DRDO successfully flight tested a new version of Akash missile that was named Dash. What is the name of the new Akash mobile? We saw this, it was Akash Prime. That is a medium range missile. That is a medium range mobile dash missile. That means, is it surface to surface, is it surface to air, or it is air to air? I told you this type of question are also asked. So this new edition of the or new version of Akash missile is Akash Prime, and it is surface to air missile. Akash Prime, and it is a surface to air missile that was recently test fired by DRDO. Who is the chairman of DRDO? GS Dr. G. Satish Reddy or GS Reddy sir, and the headquarter of DRDO is in New Delhi. Next is cricketer Moeen Ali has retired from Test cricket in September. Which country did he represent international cricket? He represented England. Next, in September, Hamlin Kaur Bains has shattered a 19-year-old record to win the women's 1500 meter title of the 60th National Open Athletics Championship. The 60th National Open Athletics Championship was held at which place? This was held at Warangal, Telangana. Important market. Next, Uttar Pradesh government has announced plans to set up an electronic park in 250 acres near Jewar Airport. Which of the following Indian state does not share a boundary with Uttar Pradesh? So different question, two different things are given here. First of all, Uttar Pradesh government has planned to start up a electronic park in 250 acre areas near Jewar Airport. Can be asked, electronic park will be set up in which state of India? In Uttar Pradesh. Then it is asking which of the states does not share boundary with Uttar Pradesh. It is your Odisha, because Odisha is in the, you can say, southeast side of Indian. Rajasthan share boundary with Uttar Pradesh. Uttarakhand does it. Then Chhattisgarh does it. In, you can say, if I ask you in which location Chhattisgarh shares boundary, it is southeast. Then Bihar shares it in east. Uttarakhand shares it in north. Rajasthan shares it in west. If I talk to you in northwest, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh and Delhi. So if I ask you total number of states that share boundary with Uttar Pradesh are how many? 8 states: Rajasthan, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Delhi, Uttarakhand, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, and Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. Sorry, I remember how many states. Let me calculate once again. Yes, 8 states. All right. 9. Actually, no. There are 9. Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Uttarakhand, Delhi, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana and Rajasthan. So total a number of 9 states share boundary with Uttar Pradesh. Moving on next. The National Food Regulator FSI cited a pan-India survey result that India will become the industrial trans fat free by 2022. What is the permissible trans fat level set by FSI for the year 2021? It is just 3%. Next. In September, the central government has launched a national action plan for eliminating rabies mediated through dogs by, I repeat, central government has launched a national action plan for eliminating rabies mediated through dogs. As we know, dogs spread rabies by the dog bite. And what is the plan for eliminating rabies? What is the year, targeted year is being asked? It is your year 2030. Next is, which country recently signed a mutual recognition agreement with India to recognize each other as authorized economic operators? It was done by USA. Next, which organization made an agreement with the Department of Post for availing its print to post solution? It was done by LIC, that is your Life Insurance Corporation. Headquarter of DOP, that is Department of Post, is in New Delhi. Secretary is Vineet Pandey and Director General is Alok Sharma. Next, which organization recently approved a loan of $251 million for urban flood protection and management in the Chennai Koshathilar River Basin? And it was done by Asian Development Bank, that is also known as ADB. Where is the headquarter of ADB? It is in Manila, Philippines. When was this ADB founded? It was founded in 1966. Where is the headquarter of IMF and World Bank? We know the headquarter of them is in Washington, DC. Next, which country recently signed an agreement with Tata Consultancy Services and Nugon Software to facilitate Banking Services Bureau project? It was done by Israel. Important. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Vikas signing off. Headquarter. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price and that will help you to boost your preparation.